Have you ever had something so small happen, but somehow it completely unraveled you emotionally? That's what happened with me this weekend. And believe it or not, an adorable stray cat completely challenged my emotional well being. So if life has felt emotionally heavy, this conversation is for you. Now, before I tell you about the cat, let me give you a disclaimer that I am not a medical health professional. I have not worked in the medical mental health field. I am just here to share my experience and to give you a few wellness tips to help you. So there's been a cat that I've known since he was a baby. He's been around our yard for the last 18 months. Watched this kitten from little tiny baby to 18 months old, and I have just grown so fond of him. He's become a big part of my life. I love this cat and even bring him into our home. And I'm telling you, I'm not a cat person. I've never been a cat person. But this cat, of all the cats that we have fed over the years, has stolen my heart. Well, he became sick last week. And so I thought, oh, this guy needs to go to the vet. So we got a pet carrier for him. We were getting ready to take him to the vet. And he got out of the carrier and we couldn't get him back in for his appointment. And that was on a Friday. So things just were spiraling and couldn't get him back in. And so Friday, he lost that appointment. And now we had a weekend coming up. And so now I couldn't get him to the vet. And he was really sick. So I needed to take him. I was advised to take him to the animal shelter. And I thought, okay, good. He's going to get the help he needs. He's going to get the medical attention. And then he'll be put up for adoption because honestly, I don't have the lifestyle to take care of an animal full time. So I was okay with that. And then things were spiraling. I was getting some information about what could happen to him if he's not adopted enough time. And I just spiraled out of control. So that was my weekend. And so I just kind of thought I'm going to tell you what has helped me to ground me a little bit more and to get me back into a healthy state of mind because it was hard. And the first thing I will tell you is to please normalize your feelings. You don't have to try to fix your emotions. You just need to feel them, lean into them, be true to them. Because if you push them away, honestly, they might come back even stronger and louder later. So feel the pain and acknowledge that, yeah, this hurts. Another thing that's important to do is to get some fresh air and some movement. That helps. When you get out into fresh air and sunshine, just let that nature hit you. It just does a lot more for you. And if you can get some gentle exercise in, like take a walk or exercising at home, it really does a lot for our emotional health as well. Even if you only have 10 minutes, it makes a difference. Another thing I lean into is breathing. Just take it slow. Just rest and just take some deep breaths, breathe in, breathe out, and just acknowledge and slow down, and it will totally make a difference for you there too. Another thing I like to do is laugh therapy. Laughter makes a big difference in and how our moods change. So if you have a favorite comedy movie or a video or a sitcom that you can put on, that makes a difference. So I will definitely lean into something like that as well. One of my favorite things to do is leaning into my self-care rituals. I love the Jaffa spa product because it really does make a difference. And so my favorite that I love to help me to relax and restore the inner me, my favorite one is the ginger and sea salt body rub. I will tell you really what it is your body exfoliator. This is the ultimate in body exfoliation. But the minute I take this lid off, oh my gosh, I can smell the aroma here. I mean, aromatherapy is real, and it just really makes a difference. It just helps to start resetting. And then what I do is I just take a little bit. If I'm not going to take a shower and use this for a body exfoliator, I just take a little bit, put it on my wrist, so I have it and I can breathe it in throughout the day, or a couple of hours or whatever. I can also have a little bit on my hand, so I think maybe you're at your job, and you don't want anyone to know that you're breathing in. You just have in the back of your hand, and you're like this, and you're breathing it in. Like, oh, I had to sit through this conference and this meeting, and or oh, my coworker, sometimes people are difficult, and so you have that. You just breathe it in. So that's one thing. Another one that I love is it's the scalp massage and hair treatment. Again, I can take a little bit, I can put it on the same, the wrist, the back of the hands, but I also like to put a little bit behind my ear, because now and this is going to linger for a long time, and I'm breathing that in. Put it on the back of the head. You put it, I never put it here, but like, why not? Because now it's in the front of me, and I'm breathing that in. It makes a difference. And then the spa mask, mud mask, because it's just like the mud mask that you would be breathing in and restoring your inner you at the day spa. It's absolutely fabulous. So those are products that I lean into when I really need to reset and be in try to reset my emotional health. Okay, another thing is to reach out. You are not in this alone. You want to just be able to reach out to a friend. And if you're going through something really heavy or really serious, or if you feel like this is like way too much, I would like reach out to a clergy member, reach out to a healthcare professional, reach out to a counselor. You just need to have some help. But if it's something that, like, just having a talk with a friend, spending time with someone, making a phone call, a text message. I think a phone call is actually even better. But the main thing is that you don't have to struggle with this alone. You have people in your life, whether it's people that you know or professionals that will help you through this. But don't isolate yourself if you are struggling. Now, because emotional wellness matters, I created an emotional wellness reset webpage with gentle ideas like this and a lot more to help you carry you through difficult times. And so this will be a page that will be permanently there, but I created this to give you simple ways to help people reset. Because whatever you're carrying, if it's something that you're carrying today or later, because we know there's always something that comes along that makes life a little bit difficult. So whether you're carrying something now or later, I hope you remember that you're not alone. If nothing else, you have that web page. Again, it's not medical advice. I am not anywhere in the medical field, but it's some ideas to be able to help you. Because sometimes peace comes like a moment at a time, one step at a time. Now, if this conversation we're having, if you are interested in learning more about emotional wellness or aging well or healthy skin or taking care of yourself in other ways, and if any of that matters to you, I'd love to have you here in the community. So go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. But also, this is important. If while you are listening to this video, if someone came to mind that you know is going through a hard time, then I would say, please share this video with them. Because sometimes that's another way of people knowing that they're not alone and that they have someone in their life that cares for them. And we're going to know someone at some point that struggles with something one way or the other. Sometimes it's something light, sometimes it's something heavy. But if you know someone that's going through anything, I would really encourage you to please share this video with them. All right, now, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.